Hey, hey, Blue Table fans! And I'll do it that way so Sean doesn't give me a hard time. John here, and I'm going to do another War Machine and Hordes bat rep, this time with Brett. Hey, Brett. How you doing?
Good.
Good, good.
Feeling good.
All right. So what are we playing today? I know War Machine and Hordes. I got that part.
War Machine. I'm playing Retribution.
All right. And I'm playing my Khador.
Yeah.
And we will be playing Mosh Pit, which we have denoted by this wonderful trench sort of terrain. And let's go ahead and introduce the armies.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of all ages, today we bring you a battle between colossals and two mighty players in this here arena, the Mosh Pit. In this corner, with John Feedy controlling Commander Hakovich, the Iron Wolf, with his colossal, the Conquest, the Heavy Jack Demolisher, Heavy Jack Black Ivan, and Silas Wishnalar. And in this corner, Brett will be controlling Kalissa, the Night Whisper, with the colossal Hyperion, being backed up also by Salissa Wishlanar, and Eris, the Angel of Retribution, backed up also and being supported by Dawn Guard Sentinels, Mage Hunter Strike Force, and an Arcanist. Let the battle begin!
I think it's Silas Walshinger.
I think it's Worcestershire sauce.
Are we recording?
Yes, we are right now.
Well, I apologize to Privateer Press and all its fans.
For now,
I only speak bad English. I don't even speak English.
Well,
so.
thank you anyway, Roberto.
Yes, thank you.
You tried your best. All right, so let's, like we said, we're doing Mosh Pit, so we're not going to roll for the scenario. What are you rolling 2 dice for?
I don't know.
All right, I will roll
I'm wanting to
a 5, a 6. So you want to go first or second, Brett?
I will have you deploy first.
Okay, so we have to place our colossals first because colossals always get placed first. In this case, mine will get placed, which I'm going to go ahead and basically just turn him around and make sure he's at the 10-inch mark here. And yeah, he's at the 10-inch mark. So that's where he's going. And now Brett will place his Hyperion.
Alright. 10 inches.
10 inches, yes, sir. You know, right in the center because that's how you do it. That's how you do it. All right, so now I'll deploy the rest of my... Okay. Khador deployment, pretty simple. Got Jack, Colossal, Harkovich, and Silas. And then over on the Retribution side, you got your advanced deploys, the Mage Hunter Strike Force with their commander,
Eris,
Sentinels, and Kalissa and Silas.
Arcanist, Silas, and Kalissa
all chilling behind the Hyperion. That's the one I was looking for. All right, so it'll be Khador turn 1. Yep. Okay, so this should be pretty easy here. I'm going to go ahead and give focus to each the Black Ivan and Demolisher. And then Harkovich is going to cast Escort on himself and activate first. And he will go ahead and cast Fortune, because he has other 2, or well, this other 2 here, on the Conquest.
Okay.
So he will
explain what those spells are.
Okay, so Escort is a upkeep spell on Harkovich that lets models in his battle group beginning their activation is controlling area gain plus 2 inches of movement. So just let them move faster. And Harkovich will gain 2 armor while he's in base with one of his jacks.
Sweet.
Or actually, no, sorry, not in base, just within 3 inches. And then Fortune will let the
affected model,
good words, the affected model re-roll his missed attack rolls.
Nice.
So Harkovich will then go ahead and move. He's going to move his 6 inches this way and chill over here. And then that'll be it for Harkovich. So now I'll have Silas move. He'll just move over next to Harkovich. The Conquest will move up.
A whopping 4 inches.
4 inches. And take... I know that this thing is like 16 inches. I'm going to have him try and shoot the main gun, which is only a 15-inch range, at Eris. She's the closest there. And
because she's stealth, it's an auto miss.
Yeah, so it's going to auto miss, so it's just going to do some deviating, which, let's see where it ends here. So 15 inches from my base. It's going to end right there, over that. So black dice will be direction and green will be distance. So it's going to go 2 to the 1, so it'll go forward a couple inches but not hit.
Bummer.
Yeah, so then with his secondary batteries, he's going to lay down some Creeping Barrage. So that'll be Creeping Barrage. You can put down 2 3-inch AoE templates for each side battery of guns. So in this case I can do 4. And the range of that is, I believe, 12. If I look at the right card, it might help. Creeping Barrage, yep. Place it anywhere within the weapon's range, and the range, as I said.
And
It's
Arc
12.
of Fire, I believe, as well.
And Arc of Fire, right. So I can't stick them back here, but why would I want to, right?
Yeah, that would not make sense.
So, 1 foot away, I'm gonna have 1 be
Has to be
there.
complete within
Oh, right,
the range.
completely within. That's what I read, and that's what that means. He's gonna go there, and then the other 2 are gonna go here and here. So then the rest, the Demolisher will run, can go 8 inches plus another 2 for escort, so it can go 10, and all Jax in Harkovich's battle group gained Pathfinder from his
Nice.
field marshal. So none of this rough terrain is going to
Affect him.
affect him. So he will go up to here. And then Black Ivan will go,
And Colossals automatically have Pathfinder.
they do, which is nice. So he spends that focus, and then Black Ivan spends his focus to run over here. And that is Khador turn 1. All right, here we go.
7 focus.
Yes.
Let's, for the fun of it, let's put 2 here.
Alrighty.
And then we are going to, let's see. Let's cast.
So we're activating Kalista.
No, hang on.
No?
Keeping
Alright.
5 focus there. All right. So let me activate the Hyperion first.
Okay, here comes Mr.
And
Hyperion.
he can move 5 inches,
Oh, lucky him.
which will put him just.
Just right outside the mosh pit.
Yeah. Right there. All right, and then he's going to shoot his starburst cannon at this guy.
All right, range.
It's only range 10.
All right.
I hear that cannon's delicious.
It is
It is
against
delicious.
infantry, mostly.
All right, and it is a 5-inch AoE. So we're going to center it
Right there, right about?
right there.
Okay. And then we will see where it goes.
We will see where it goes. All right, we're going to do direction.
Direction is 6, so it's going to go this
Go
way.
That way. I don't know if it's going to actually hit you. If it
Well, armor 25 at half POW.
one,
Sure,
which
it's
is
probably not going to do too much.
no. So
Does
it's
it
just
stay in
gonna
play?
go- Nope. It's just
Okay, so it just stands right there and
Yeah.
does nothing.
does nothing.
Poor Starburst Cannon.
Poor starburst cannon.
Well, worth a try anyway.
It was worth a try. All right, let me activate the Mage Hunter Strike Force,
Alrighty.
and they are going to move. They have a movement of 6 inches.
Yep. Oh, look at them going camping up by the barbed wire. I wanted to make the board look like a ruined war zone where like some people made a last stand. What do you think, Brett? Did I do okay?
Yeah, I think it works.
All right, cool. I mean, I'm not going to claim to be a professional at terrain. You know where they have professional terrain? Valhalla.
Wow.
Valhalla, April 29th to May
That's right.
4th. We're going to be there.
Right.
It's going to be
Just making
awesome.
sure
You
that
got to
I can-
come.
I can keep these guys all within the
Commander's,
commander's range once
well,
they're
once
done
you centralize him,
moving.
he should be fine.
Yeah.
Because he has, what, at least command 9?
Command 9.
So, right there in the middle, should be good.
Should be good.
Will they begin the
All right.
shoosting?
They
They don't have snipe yet, so.
They don't have snipe, so they only
Does Callista have
12
snipe at all?
attrition. She has not.
No! Usually
Yeah.
Brett runs Raven,
Raven.
who has snipe, so these have
Makes him like
a
16
monstrous 16-inch
Yeah, they're
range
at
of
12
doom.
inches right now, so I don't think I'm going to be in range of anything, so they are going to
Right, right.
end their activation.
Okay.
Then we shall... let's activate her, Eris.
Angel of Retribution.
And let me run...
Can she snake her way through there? Did you leave enough room?
I think I left
Probably.
enough room
It looks like enough room.
Yeah.
I'll allow it.
Alright, she can run 14 inches.
Wowzers, look at all that candy.
Right over here.
All right, there's theirs.
Okay, now let me run the Dawn Guard up. They can run a whopping
10?
10 inches,
So,
but they will be going through rough terrain. And they're
about
going to be going
2.5
through
inches, or is that
3.5 inches. So
that 3.5
Well,
takes
so they'll
7
get to,
inches of movement,
they'll
right?
get to move
to the edge.
to the edge, and
and
then only
then-
get about 1 inch inside.
Right.
So
Okay.
let me shorten that to there. That's about as far as they're going to get. All right.
So the Dawn Guard moved up.
Yep, Dawnguard moved up. I moved to the Arcanist, so he's remaining in base contact with the Hyperion. And then I will activate Silas. Let's move him up here. And Raven is 6 inches, so we'll move her up here.
There's Raven, and she's gonna cast some stuff, I imagine.
Okay. She is going to cast Backlat. No, hang on. She's going to cast no, she's gonna hold on to her focus for right now.
She's camping. All right.
Yeah. And that'll end my turn.
So I have to ask, actually, since I don't know, what's Kalissa's feat?
Her feat grants everything in her control area stealth for 1 turn.
Interesting.
Yes.
All right, cool.
Well, I mean, half my stuff has stealth anyways, but
And the Colossal can never gain stealth, unfortunately.
yeah. So in this
It's a weird, it's a
particular
strange
game-
feat. It's
Well, in this
very
particular game,
situational, it seems like.
well-
It can be really strong, though.
Well, if you're running a lot of like house guard infantry, a lot of other jacks,
Okay.
then you know you can
That's
essentially give your
that's
jack
where Kalis
stealth.
is really good.
That's pretty awesome.
right.
You know, for one, basically means it's like you get them up to the point where like you know the next turn they're going to be shooting at you. You give your whole unit or your whole battle force stealth essentially.
That is pretty good.
So they're like, oh, like, and especially if they don't have AOE weapons, they're kind of stuck.
Oh, all right, awesome. Silas upkeeps Escort for free. Arkovich will upkeep Fortune. And then the Creeping Barrage goes away.
Hey, his army's up.
I will go ahead and
So
give
some
out
Okay, wow.
a focus.
So they're in the trade stock.
Let's give it
I'm probably gonna,
2 focus
wants to, I'm gonna
here
set those up and I'm gonna use
to Mr. Actually, it doesn't make sense to give him 2. 1 is all he really needs. Black Ivan is really good because he's actually, well, at least when run with Harkovich, he actually becomes rather focus efficient,
Yeah.
which most Khador Jacks are not.
Because he has the affinity with
He has the
Arkovich.
affinity, so he gains boosted attacker. So I'm thinking, how many focus am I going to give him? So I was going to give him 1 to boost, but he doesn't need it because he already is boosted. So just 1.
And he
for
only has a
boosted
rate of fire
damage.
1, right?
Rate of fire 1.
So
So
you're only doing
the
one
only
shot.
real use for him is just the 1 focus, which
Yep.
is nice because Harkovich has some good spells, aka broadsides, that I want to save at least 3 focus for. And broadsides is a spell that lets everything in my battle group that's in my control area immediately make a
And out
ranged
of
attack.
activation range.
So it doesn't count against your rate of fire, which is nice. If, say, the Demolisher lets go a shot, as soon as the Demolisher activates, it closes back up. Because normally when it shoots, it has to open, and it becomes
Yeah.
armor 17 instead of 25. So that's nice. So Harkovich is going to camp the rest of this focus. Actually, he's going to, just kidding, he's going to give 1 to the Conquest. So I will go ahead and start with the Black Ivan, might as well. So Black Ivan is beginning in Harkovich's control area. So he has Pathfinder. So he can move 6 inches
As a result of escort.
as a result of Escort, yes. So he will Pathfinder right over there, 6 inches. And he will attempt to shoot this gentleman here.
Okay.
So he has 14-inch range, and he is in range.
Yep.
Okay, so he gains a boosted attack. He has a Ret 5, and your defense is?
Defense is, hang on a second, is 12.
Okay, so with defense 12, Ret 5, I need a 7 to hit on 3 dice. And there's a hit.
There's a hit
Okay, so it will be a 3-inch AoE centered on him.
on him,
Alright,
which
so-
gets him and the one right next to him.
All right, so
They're armor 17.
okay, so the POW 14
On him?
him
So it's dice minus 3.
-3. There's 5, so that's enough to kill him.
Okay.
And then I will boost damage against the other guy because it goes down to POW 7. So I
Okay.
need to roll a 10.
10.
So here we
You
go.
need to roll an 11.
I need to roll an 11 rather.
Yeah.
I only rolled a 10, so I match his armor, which means no damage.
All right, and you've activated Vengeance.
I have activated Vengeance, so they'll get a 3-inch move, and then they'll be able to go places. But luckily,
They do have to move through,
they'll have to move through cover, so that 3-inch move becomes maybe a 1.5-inch
Yeah.
move. So
but it's something.
it is something. It's better than nothing, that's for sure. Something's always better than nothing.
Yeah.
something for nothing. Anyway, the Demolisher is going to go ahead and move just a couple inches up. Don't really need to move him too close. I'm already pushing my luck because they have the 5-inch. I'm thinking about the threat range of the Dawn Guard here. They have a 5-inch move, 3 inches worth of reach, or 3
2
inches
inches of reach.
2 inches of reach and 3 inches charge. So that's
But you're also,
10 inches
right now they're
plus-
also moving through.
plus yeah, they'll have to go through that. Do you have any way to give them Pathfinder?
No.
Okay, so maybe I don't have to worry about it.
You
too
don't have
much.
to worry about it too much.
But I'm in the mosh pit. I'm controlling it. That's all I really need. Let's go ahead and activate the Conquest. So, mistakenly last turn I forgot that he can move an additional 2 inches because of Escort. So I'm going to have him. I'm only actually going to move him up to about. I guess I'll move him in. No, I'll keep him back. I can keep him back. You want to know why I can keep him back? Because he's moving towards me, and the Conquest is a really good second line fire base. So I don't really need to move him too much closer.
Stop.
So, now that the Conquest has decided to not move, I'm going to have him shoot. So he's going to start with his main gun, and I'm going to target, let's see, the closest thing I imagine is going to be her Iris.
Yeah, it's either Iris
I
or...
really would like Iris to die. Her dying would be great. That'd be awesome. She's stealth, right?
Yes.
And they're all stealth. Aren't
They're
they?
all stealth.
So everything's stealth. So whatever I shoot at is going to
Auto miss.
So I guess I will choose. This is a better place for deviation to occur.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go after him, which it'll just be centered on that guy, but deviating. So we have black for direction again. So 5 inches to the 3, which is going to end up probably not hitting anything because it's. Maybe go ahead and.
Well, how big is the AoE?
That's
It's
a good
3
question.
inch.
Main gun is actually 4 inch.
4 inch.
But probably still not going to hit anything. So you want to go ahead and... So yeah, 4 inch blast doesn't hit.
Bummer.
Unfortunate. But he will go ahead and do his creeping barrages again.
Okay.
So to this side, I can put 2 fully within. Meh.
Just move
Yeah.
that.
Put that fully within, and then put it under, and then... Okay. And then over here. Oh, well, I guess this one has to be on this side, doesn't it? Yes. And that'll end the Conquest for now. Because then Harkovich is going to activate. He'll move up 6. He'll spend 3 to cast Broadside on himself, which allows every model in my battle group currently in my control area to make a normal ranged attack.
All right.
So we'll start with Black Ivan.
Okay.
He'll shoot at that guy. Why not? So 14 inches, he's in. And
Defense 12.
Yep, defense 12. I guess we'll worry about that later. Boosted for the affinity. He's rat 5, that's cocked. That's probably cocked again. Well, that's probably going to miss, though. 5 and 6 is...
12. My defense is 12.
And 5 and 6 makes
11.
11, so it'll miss, so it's
Okay.
going to deviate.
But this could deviate in your favor.
4
Deviating
inches
to the 5.
so is it going to hit the
What size is it? 3 inch?
3 inch?
It'll hit the. It'll hit the Hyperion.
Pow 7 against armor 19.
Yeah.
I need to roll boxcars to tie you,
Yeah, so
I'm not even going
nothing's
to bother
gonna happen.
rolling.
All right.
So there's that.
Demolisher.
Demolisher's only an 8 inch range, so he's probably not going to be in range.
Does it AoE though?
It is. It's a 4 inch AoE, but max deviation 6 inches. So yeah, I guess 14 inches would be in
You
range.
could get somewhere.
So I might as well shoot at him.
Okay.
So 8 inches right here.
So
go ahead and
auto miss.
auto miss, and it'll deviate from there. Black's direction again. 2
To
inches to
3,
the 3, so
nothing's gonna
nothing there. But now the Conquest. The
Okay.
Conquest is going to shoot at
Same thing over here.
Same bloke there. So deviation is 4 inches
To
to the
4,
4. That's directly
nothing's gonna happen.
backwards.
Bummer.
4K.
Yeah, that
Right.
was
That's
a
fine.
rough spend of 3 focus.
It was
Not gonna, you're gonna use it anyway, so.
So then Silas will activate and jump on over here. That's me.
All right.
Okay, here we go.
Retribution
Let me,
turn 2.
Let's put one focus on the Hyperion, and then begin activating.
Okay.
All right, let's see. Let's start. Oh, actually, hang on. Before I do that, I get to make my vengeance move
Right.
with these guys. So he's basically these guys are going to get like an inch and a half because they're moving through rough terrain. That's going to put him here.
Yep.
That's going to put him there-ish. I'll put him up.
All right, so they all move. There's one guy that's up here, but we don't want to balance the model,
he's,
so
he's
he's
standing right
chilling
here,
there.
but technically he is up there. All right, so then let's activate these guys again.
Did you want
and-
to give out your focus?
Yes, I do want to give my focus.
Okay.
There's
There
my
you go.
focus. Thank you. Orders operations. All right. Focus has been given out. Let's activate the sentinels and move them up. They're going to run.
Wowzers. They're running, and running.
Right there. So he's got 2 inches there. So that minus is an inch off of that.
Yep.
So he can run a total of 9 inches. Okay, this guy's going through about 2.5 inches, so he can loses 1.25 inches. So I can.
If he's
there.
going through 2.5 inches, he loses double that, not
Oh, it's
half
double
of
that,
that.
not
Right,
half of that.
right,
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 right.
right.
Okay, well,
It's whatever.
he only
It's
moved-
plenty.
yeah.
It's plenty fine.
This
I'm
guy's starting
just for
here.
sake of argument.
So he's moving through, so he'd lose 4 inches, so he can
Yes.
move 6 times.
Yeah.
All right. This guy is going through 2.5 inches, so he can only move.
So he loses 5, etc.,
Yeah.
etc.
Okay, this guy is moving for 4 inches, so he can only move 2 inches.
So he's a little far back there.
Right there.
That's fine.
Same thing with this guy. Let's just go right here.
Alrighty.
Cool.
Yep. So there's the
Alright.
Dawn Guard movement.
There's the Dawn Guard movement. Okay. Trying to keep them spread out a little bit to avoid as much
AOE as possible.
as AU as possible. Let's activate the Hyperion,
Hyperion.
and we're going to move him over here.
Moving him over there. I don't know why I'm doing that. I'm going to stop now.
He's actually not completely attached to his base right now, so moving him's kind
Right.
of...
Because he's Brett's still in the
Still
process
in the
of
process
painting
of
him. He looks darn good, but he's going to be even better.
Yeah. All right, and then once again, we're going to take a shot at Black Ivan.
Oh, Ivan. All right.
And it is range 10,
Defense of 12.
and it's going to hit him.
Well, you're going to roll to hit him.
Roll to hit him. All right, defense 12,
Yep.
and
Rat.
I am rat 5.
All right,
I
so
need a
7 to hit.
So it's averages. I'm going to...
What's
What's his armor?
20.
20. I'm going to... Boost to hit. I want to hit him.
All right. So here we
He is
go.
7.
And you
That's a
do want
7.
If you had missed, then Ivan gets to move.
Oh.
He has dodge. So hitting's
All right.
the important part. So I'm going to get my marker out here because I'm probably going to have to mark some damage.
POW 18, your armor 20, so
Yep.
it's dice
Minus 2. Alrighty.
Here we go.
Here comes Brett's boxcars. That's cocked in there. So 7. So,
So
5
I get
damage.
5 damage.
To
and
mine.
It's going to go to the 1.
To my 1. 5 damage to the 1. Alright, so there goes the entire 1.
Okay.
Alright, so decent chunk of damage.
A little bit. Alright, let's move the Arcanist.
Arcanist going to babysit his colossal buddy.
He's going to go babysit his colossal buddy. There. Let's move Silas. We're going to move Silas over here.
Silas. Worcestershire sauce.
Alright.
There's also tartar sauce if you're playing Crix.
Yeah, seriously.
There's lots of sauces in the War Machine
Alright, then
universe.
he's going to cast Arcane Secrets on Kaelissa,
Oh.
which allows her to roll an extra die on magic attack and damage rolls, and then she removes the lowest
Right,
valued dice. And then I will...
It's on the damage roll too? I thought it was just the attack roll.
It is... It gains an additional die on magic attack and magic damage rolls.
Oh wow, I've not been making the most of my Worcestershire sauce.
No, you're not. Alright, and then let me move Kaelissa.
Because he wants to put that thing where he does damage to my caster on something.
I do. Right there.
Alrighty.
And hopefully I can have the range to cast Backlash. I may not.
Well, it's worth a try for sure. I mean, you get an additional 2 inches from Solus.
Yeah, so it's only 10 inches though.
Oh, it's 8 normally?
Yeah, I know.
Ooh,
Tell
that's
me
brutal.
about it.
I mean, it is a really strong spell, so
is
it
a
kind of needs to be balanced that way, but
Ridiculously strong spell. Okay.
10 inches?
Yeah, it's
Oh,
not gonna
she's
do
just
it.
shy, unfortunately. Oh, God, I gotta be careful of that, though. As soon as I go in, it's like, Backlash! I do damage to you.
Such a good spell though.
Yeah, well, you still have all the shoe sting to do.
Yep. Let's move Eris up a little bit and take a shot at the Conquest.
Interesting.
And
Alright.
she's going to do Snipe.
Alrighty.
So it's 12-inch range.
So Aaron's shooting at the Conquest.
Definitely within range.
Yep. Defensive. I think your
What's your
rat
defense?
is higher than my
What's your
defense.
defense?
I am 7. And you
My
are
rat's
at 9. So
Hit!
hits. Yes, the Conquest is basically always stationary.
So you're taking 3 points of damage automatically.
All right.
And it's going to, let's see, left side. No, I can't do left side.
This is my right side.
Yeah, no. All right, let's just do the first cortex column on the right side.
Okay. 1,
So that's the
2,
cool thing
3.
about snipe is you actually get to choose which column it goes to. Awesome.
Yeah, you can choose which branch suffers the damage.
Yep.
You don't get to choose which boxes. That'd be even better. But
It would be better, but you know.
But you just get to choose the branch. Yeah.
All right, let's move up some. Activate these guys. And let's move them up.
Alrighty.
Move them up here. They do have Pathfinder,
So they don't care about
so they don't care about
the
this
rough terrain. Yes, yes. Block that guy's charge lane. Do it.
He's there. Silas. Silly Silas.
Silas already went. Silly Silas. Tricks are for kids.
Just gotta make sure that keeps them 9 inches there.
Oh yeah.
All right.
Shooting with the closest ones, I imagine?
Let's start shooting some stuff.
12-inch range, right?
Yeah.
So you know who's close? The
Yeah,
25 armor
I'm-
Devastator,
yeah,
or Demolisher,
I'm
rather.
not gonna bother. I think they're gonna go for black eye.
All right,
here.
here we go.
So let's try this guy first.
12
We have
inches,
12
right?
inches.
Looks like you're in.
We're in there. Okay, this guy's gonna have
12
range.
inches.
That guy's gonna have range.
That
That
one
guy.
has range, it looks like. Oh,
I think
it looks like it's just out.
Yeah, I think it's just out. So we've got
All right,
one,
so
two,
3.
3.
Just
3
3.
shots.
All right.
They have Phantom Seeker, which basically makes them like line of sight.
Shoot through
doesn't-
whatever they
yeah.
want
And they gain an additional die against Warjacks.
on damage,
On
right?
damage rolls.
Okay,
Yes. All right,
so
so defense on
12.
his 12.
Yes.
They are rat 7. Rat 6.
All right, so 6s will
is the
hit.
So let's do this guy first.
All right. So there's 7
There's
damage.
7.
Or 7 hit, right?
Yep. Damage.
Damage.
So their
Armor
top
20.
rank 12, so it's dice minus
Minus 8. Alrighty. So there's an 11 that he rolls, so 3
Yep,
damage.
So 3 damage.
To my 4.
4.
So 3 to the 4. So 1, 2, 3.
Okay, next guy's rolling.
Okay.
6 to hit.
There's a 10,
We
which
have a
hits.
hit. Dice minus 8.
So there's 8 exactly.
8 exactly, so
So no damage. And the
All
third
right,
guy.
Third guy. Misses.
Double ones will miss. Alrighty.
And
That's everything for the Retribution, I think.
that is everything.
Alright, so we'll go on to Khador turn 3.
So
Alright, so I did it wrong.
Did the order activation backwards.
Yes, because in order for the broadside trick with the Demolisher to work, is he needs to broadside first, then
Then
activate, because at the beginning of his activation he closes. So,
So technically he's left the Demolisher open right now.
technically I have.
Armor 17.
But I think I'm going to win by killing these 3 guys.
By scenario, actually.
By
So
scenario.
this is turn 3, so you have to remove the all the Dawn Guards out of the mosh pit
Because
to technically
not the
win the game.
entire unit of Phantom Hunters.
Yep,
is-
that's
or Phantom-
correct.
I call them Phantom Hunters, but they're not what they
Mage
are.
Hunter.
Mage Hunter
Strike
Strike Force. Okay, so Ivan's going to take his Harkovich granted shot. So he will shoot at this gentleman.
Okay.
So
Defense
14 inch
12.
range. He's definitely going to be in.
Yep.
And
Defense 12.
he gets boosted for Harkovich's
Affinity.
affinity.
So it's most likely going to hit.
There's a hit.
All right.
So now we have POW 14 3-inch blast right there.
All right, so that's going to get him and the Mage Hunter guy next to
He's
him.
armor 15, right?
He is armor 15. I just double
with,
checking.
with 5 boxes.
He's got 5 boxes.
I will boost damage.
So in order to kill him, you need to roll 6.
I boost damage. There he is. dead.
6. Bam.
I accept.
All right, so that removes his vengeance ability.
I accept. So if I do happen to not kill everything, which, since it's still technically Harkovich's turn, because I'm just doing broadsides, right? Mm-hmm. I'll be able to pop his feet, everything I'll get.
Plus 3 armor.
Well, it's what? Let's see. Miles and getting their activation controller, you can charge slam though. Oh, never mind. It's totally different. For some reason, I thought it was another thing that gave him an extra attack, but that's. I'm thinking back to Madrak, who lets them do that. Never mind, just kidding. Ha ha ha. But the Conquest will go ahead and fire at this guy.
Okay.
So, need a 8 to hit.
8 to hit.
He has a focus on him. I'll boost to hit.
Alrighty.
There's a hit.
There's a definite hit.
Yep. And POW 15.
He's dead.
All right.
But let's see. It's 4 inch.
Yes.
All right. So 4 inches is going to get
This guy,
that
looks
guy,
like.
and it's actually going to get that guy
Okay.
too.
So POW 8 on him. That's going to be a kill. POW 8 on her. That's going to be a kill as well.
All right.
Alrighty.
So
Ivan
once again,
still has to
he's
activate, but
taking
it's, Harkovich's
just for the heck of it. He's taking a command check.
He only needs to take 1 for massive casualties in any given turn.
All right. Sounds good to
So
me.
he would not have had to make the command
Well,
check,
he
but it looks
passed
like you
anyways.
passed it anyway.
And he get a reroll, so he's
Yes. So
extremely likely of passing.
Harkovich has is still activating here.
Yep.
He spent all his focus, but I'm going to try and take a shot with his hand cannon at this guy. 12-inch range. Rat of 6.
Good.
Defense is
12.
so 6
6
to hit. There's no
And
hit
fails.
though. So now it's Ivan's turn to activate.
All right, Ivan.
All right, Ivan.
Last chance to win the game.
So Ivan's going to stand still. He's going to
right.
take the aiming bonus.
Yeah, the aiming bonus.
Rat 5 with boost.
All right, so he's rat.
He's rat 7 effectively.
8, 9, 10, 11.
Oh my god, it misses. Deviation. Deviation. Come on, good deviation. Oh my god, I can't believe
That's fantastic. This is why I love this game. So he's deviating to the 2.
1 inch is to
1
the
inch.
2, so
He'll
3
take
inch
a half
AOE.
POW.
Half POW, alright.
So it's POW,
POW 7.
POW 7 against armor 15. So you
9
need
to kill him.
9 to kill him.
9 to win the game. Yeah! Good game, Brett.
Oh my goodness.
Oh wow, short game,
That was
but good
awesome.
game.
That was really good.
And I win by scenario.
Yeah, sorry. So he removed that.
There's
He's
no
cleared
full
the
unit
mosh
in
pit.
the mosh pit.
I don't have a full unit
And
in
it's
there,
the end
so
of my turn
end
once
of
I
turn
move
3.
Silas,
there you go.
and
Excellent.
I control the mosh pit. I win. All right.
The champion!
All right, do the come at me, bro.
No, I came at you. I went like this.
Literally with that guy.
be a
All right,
battle.
cool.
All right, Brett.
Here's what I did wrong. I didn't play the scenario.
Right. This should have been in the mosh
What I
pit.
should have done is put him in there, and
It would have been a much longer game.
Yeah, that would have let the game go on faster.
All right, so
So
What
here's what I would have done.
okay, here's what he would have
Let's,
done.
let's say, for example,
That this guy's still alive.
miraculously had not died.
That-
okay? Which
That I
is
got a
not-
I got my first good deviation to kill him.
Not out of the realm of possibility.
Right.
But let's say he didn't die. So essentially, my next move would have been to, let's see, let's give him focus. Kaylessa would activate. She would probably move
In there.
somewhere up here.
Throw backlash out.
Cast backlash on the conquest. So
what does backlash do?
Is a really awesome spell. And the only reason I would take Kaylessa basically against a list running extremely heavy stuff like a Khador list or a Colossal. Backlash essentially is if I put any damage on him,
Each source of damage
each
does
source of
1
damage
point of
does
damage
1 point of damage
to
on
the
caster.
Jack's controller.
And there's no way around it.
Yeah.
There's no spell, there's no nothing that stops that from happening. So what I have here is I have my Mage Hunter Strike Force
And Iris.
and Iris. So effectively I could probably get
At
I
least
got
11 damage.
1, 2, 3, 4,
The
5,
one
6,
problem
7,
is
8, 9.
Harkovich is a big guy and he's got a pretty solid chunk
He's
of
got
damage
probably, what,
boxes.
25
you would
damage
need,
boxes?
Yeah, you would need 25 sources of damage in order for him
But I mean
to
over
die.
2 turns.
That's true. 2
you know,
turns
and
because
the
I
thing-
can't really get it off once
Yeah.
it's on. I don't have anything that
Exactly.
takes away
It's an
continuous
upkeep
effect.
spell.
Right.
I have Silas to upkeep it for free. He has no way of getting rid of it, so it's just going to be there for the
It was
rest
a
of the
ticking clock.
Yeah,
Basically.
and
he just needed to set himself up better to do
Yeah,
that.
it's just but by keeping your conquest back that 1 turn, that really threw it off.
Yeah.
Because like I could have cast it on like one of these guys or something, and and it worked. But I
You need to
could
do
have-
damage.
I could have killed. Yeah, it would have been nigh impossible. with
Really
damage on
hard
him
to do
when he was
anything to
closed
him.
up. I could
Yeah.
have done it on him, but he was still far enough away from everything else that it just.
And just out of Kalissa's
Yeah.
range, it wouldn't have taken too much damage from them.
But so I mean,
And then I would have just been like, well, bye.
another option I could have done is taken 2 ghost snipers as well.
Yeah.
Because that would have been an automatic 5 points of damage per turn, just between them and
Iris.
because they all have that snipe ability.
Right. So what of what you used, what do you think? Do you have an MVP?
Not really.
Nothing really did anything?
The Conquest or the Hyperion is the only thing that actually did damage, really.
Yeah.
So.
How about LVP yourself maybe?
Yeah.
All right.
My
And
ability to
do
play
you
a scenario.
do you change the list or
Well, the rough terrain messed up my Sentinels.
Yeah,
If that rough terrain had been there, I could have had those guys in there doing some damage.
could have. You're right.
Maybe not enough to win
But
the game.
here's
but
just
not enough to win the game.
here's something. Some people might say, well, John, you're the one who set up the terrain, so you clearly set up for your advantage knowing you'd have Pathfinder. Well, the thing about that is I set up the terrain and had my force. Brett knew what I was going to be playing before he even made his list.
He even told me what he was going to do.
So he could have tailored it even further if he
But
had wanted to.
honestly, that's the list I would have played regardless.
Okay, well, there you go.
I'm just saying. People will cry, oh no, he made it justified him. Khador list, this is what I would bring.
All right. So here. Well, just another easy victory. Just kidding.
Another easy victory.
No, it came down to it there. Like I had all the tools, but I just needed.
Yeah, when he missed the attack on this guy,
I know. It was like
there was a
no,
moment
why is
there where I
that
was
guy
just
gonna
like,
live? But then I got my first good deviation.
you got a good deviation.
Which-
Yeah.
Yeah, that broadside is pretty good. This just ranged jacks with Harkovich. It's pretty good.
All right, how about this? I'll challenge you to a rematch down the road when I get my galleon and I get broadside Bart, and
we'll just have a
we'll do
broadside fight.
battle.
I don't know how I feel about this.
Oh, come on.
All right, fine. We'll do it.
Yeah, it'll be
But
fun.
yeah, I mean, MVP.
The gauntlet has been thrown.
Yes. I'll give MVP to Ivan. He put out some serious shooting.
He did.
The Conquest missed most of his stuff, but I was shooting at stealth. I was just hoping for good deviation.
Yeah.
So
But actually, I'm surprised you didn't get as good deviations. You could have gotten better.
all my deviations were pretty.
They were pretty
much,
bad.
Oh, nothing happens. Nothing happens. Nothing happens. Not even like scatter onto one. Just
Yeah.
nothing happens. Nothing really underperformed. So everyone did their job what they needed to.
you did what you needed to do, and it.
As for changing the list, I don't think I do.
Cool.
I mean, it's not much else to say. It was
I'd run
quick
this
and
list
dirty.
again. I'd run my list again, just slightly different terrain.
Different terrain.
Yeah.
Well, when you know the terrain ahead of time, now you know.
Yeah.
Rough terrain is not Kalissa and Sentinel strong suit.
No, it's not. She doesn't have the ability to grant. If I had Raven, she can get Pathfinder.
Yep.
And
Even Vyros can too, right?
I
Or that's
think-
just on the Jax.
yeah, I think Virus was doing the Jax, but still, but then I wouldn't have the awesome backlash ability, which was the reason for taking Kalissa.
All right. Well, thanks for tuning in. It was rather short, but it was sweet.
It was
Maybe.
sweet. Good game.
All right.